BWI Summer Youth Initiative is opening the doors to local airports to Baltimore City students.
WJZ was there as the students got to see parts of the airport many people don't get a chance to see.
And Sean Stryker tells us why officials are hoping that this helps inspire young people to think big.
BWI has 12,000 employees. That includes everyone from airport security to pilots, even concession stand operators. And over the next week, Baltimore City students will get to meet some of these individuals and learn what it takes to keep an airport running. It's a behind-the-scenes look at airport operations.
This is like my first time out of my whole lifespan that I ever been to an airport.
And today he's not only touring BWI but learning about the careers that keep airports running.
That's right.
It's all thanks to the 5th annual BWI Summer Youth Initiative for Baltimore City students.
I just get to learn about airplanes and learn how BWI is.
Exposing them to something like an airport just broadens their world, broadens their horizon, and it should inspire them to think bigger than the environment that they're living in.
Day one took the students to the BWI Airport Fire and Rescue Department, trying on gear and getting a small taste of training.
It feels really heavy.
They also got to watch as firefighters trained putting out a jet fuel fire.
If it's ordinary, then it won't be memorable for them, right? So that's why we pull out the red carpet and we expose them to aspects of the airport that most people never get to see.
Now they have a lot of really cool things planned this week. Students are going to get to learn about drones, and weather permitting, they're going to get the opportunity to fly in a helicopter. Reporting from BWI, I'm Sean Stryker for WJZ.
Can you imagine the excitement if they get a chance to do that?
They would love it. And you know, those jobs, those people are going to be so needed when they become adults because air travel is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Sure is, yes.
Still to come tonight on WJZ, more legal trouble for R. Kelly, the new charges he's facing over an alleged incident from a 2001 concert involving an underage girl.
A new class of recruits joining what the commissioner calls a new Baltimore Police Department. I'm Kimberly, and with what he says is changing from years past. That's next to WJZ.
Severe thunderstorms in our area for much of the region tonight. Bob Turk's tracking live Doppler radar tells us what to expect in the updated forecast coming up. A new class of Baltimore City police recruits met their soon-to-be boss this morning. The commissioner welcomed the future officers to what he says is a new Baltimore Police Department. Kimberly Eaton reports on what he says is changing.
One sit-up at a time. These 29 trainees are working their way toward a blue uniform and a badge. The next class of Baltimore police officers.
Good morning.
Meeting their soon-to-be boss Monday morning, Commissioner Michael Harrison.
Welcome to the Baltimore Police Department, the new Baltimore Police Department.
His overhaul of the department comes during what has already proven to be another murderous year, with the body count nearing 200. And BPD still under a federal consent decree.
These recruits are going to be trained within our new consent decree requirements. It is a changing culture of how we deal with things.
A cultural shift in a historically troubled department, with former members of its disgraced gun trace task force in federal prison and a strained relationship between the community and police following the unrest after the death of Freddie Gray. But Commissioner Harrison says this class will graduate with a new focus.
All of the curriculum is wrapped around community policing and being community focused, de-escalation.
The recruits will have 34 weeks of training before they are sworn in as city police officers. Reporting in Baltimore, I'm Kimberly Eaton for WJZ.